Namaste children, welcome to today's math class. So today we are going to discuss the first chapter, number systems. Number systems. So in this chapter we are going to discuss the topics introduction. So under introduction we are going to discuss different types of numbers what we discussed in the earlier classes, such as natural numbers, whole numbers, integers and rational numbers. Rational numbers and finding rational numbers between given two rational numbers or more. And we are going to discuss the second topic as irrational numbers. What are irrational numbers and examples of irrational numbers? Representing irrational numbers on the number line. The third concept, real numbers and their decimal expansion. So here we have two types of decimal expansion are there. Terminating decimals and non-terminating decimals. Terminating decimals and non-terminating decimals. And the fourth topic it is representing real numbers on the number line. Fifth topic, operations on real numbers, that is operations in the sense arithmetic operations. Arithmetic operations. And the last concept it is loss of exponents for real numbers. Loss of exponents for real numbers. So these are the topics which we are going to discuss in this chapter. So now we will continue with the introduction topic. We will continue. In that introduction topic we are going to discuss about what? Different kinds of numbers like natural numbers, whole numbers, integers and rational numbers. How do we represent them on the number line? Yes, now under introduction what we are going to discuss, it is different types of numbers. So earlier classes we studied about the digits. So here we have 10 digits are there. There are 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. Using these digits, numbers were developed and some used for counting. Such numbers are known as counting numbers and they are known as natural numbers. So set of natural numbers are represented with a letter called n. N represents set of natural numbers. They are used for counting. That's why they are also known as counting numbers. So these numbers are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and so on. So the first and the least, the smallest natural number is 1. It is the 1. So next, the second set of numbers are whole numbers. They are represented with a letter called W. The first letter from there named W. W represents the set of whole numbers. The set of whole numbers. So whole numbers are natural numbers including 0. The set of whole numbers are natural numbers including 0. That is 0 and all natural numbers, that is 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. So this set of numbers are known as whole numbers. Then the third set of numbers are integers. Z stands for integers. So integers are the whole numbers including negative numbers. Whole numbers including negative numbers are known as integers. So whole numbers are 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. And negative numbers we have -1, -2, -3 and so on. So this set of numbers are known as integers. Integers are represented with a letter called Z. So the last the set of numbers are rational numbers and rational numbers are represented with a letter called Q. Rational numbers are also known as quadratic numbers. Q stands for rational numbers. What are rational numbers? The numbers which can be expressed in the form of P by Q form. The numbers can be expressed in the form of P by Q, where P and Q belongs to integers. They are integers. P and Q both are integers. That means 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on, and minus 1, minus 2, minus 3 and so on. Left side of 0 we have. So P by Q form, and where P and Q belongs to integers and Q is not equal to 0. It should not be equal to 0. Such kind of numbers are rational numbers. Rational numbers are also known as quadratic numbers. They are also known as quadratic numbers, and they are represented with a letter called Q. So rational numbers includes integers. Integers includes whole numbers. Whole numbers includes natural numbers. It means all rational numbers includes natural numbers, whole numbers and integers. So rational numbers are the numbers which can be expressed in the form of P by Q, where P comma Q belongs to integers and they are integers and Q is not equal to 0. Such numbers are known as rational numbers. The numbers which can be expressed in the form of P by Q, in the form of P by Q, where P comma Q belongs to integers and Q is not equal to 0. Q is not equal to 0. If Q equal to 0, such numbers are not rational numbers. So these concepts we have studied even in class 7th and 8th about the rational numbers, representing rational numbers on the number line, and finding rational numbers between two given rational numbers. We have studied in class 8th. So now we are going to discuss how to find rational numbers between two given rational numbers. So here we have two methods are there. One method it is mean method, which is we are going to study in class 9th. In class 7th we are converting those rational numbers into fractional form, that to like fractions, and we will identify the required number of rational numbers between the given rational numbers. So before that, here the rational numbers, I'll give you some examples. 4 is a rational number and it is a natural number. It is a whole number. It is a integer. 4 can be expressed in the form of P by Q as 4 by 1, where P is equals to 4 and Q is equals to 1. Q is equals to 1. Here both 4 and 1 both are integers and Q is not equals to 0. So 6 can be written as 6 by 1. Minus 6 can be written as minus 6 by 1. 7 by 2 and 4 by 9. All these are rational numbers, they includes decimals also, like 3.45, 4.5, 4.5, etc. All these are what? Rational numbers. So rational numbers includes natural numbers, they includes whole numbers, they includes integers and fractions and decimals. Now here we have n number of questions can be asked. All natural numbers are whole numbers, but all whole numbers are not. All natural numbers are whole numbers, but all whole numbers are not natural numbers, because 0 is a whole number and it is not a natural number. Similarly, all whole numbers are integers, but all integers are not whole numbers. Why? Because integers contains negative numbers such as -1, -2, -3, etc., which are not belongs to whole numbers. All natural numbers are integers, but all integers are not natural numbers, because 0 is an integer, -1 is an integer, but they are not natural numbers. Similarly, all natural numbers are rational numbers and all whole numbers are rational numbers. All integers are rational numbers, but all rational numbers and they are not whole numbers and they are not integers, because some rational numbers are there in the rational numbers but they do not belong to natural numbers, whole numbers and integers. For example, 2 is there. For example, take 0. 0 is a rational number. 0 is a rational number and it can be expressed in the form of 0 by 1. 0 is equal to 0 by 1. It is a rational number but it is not a natural number. It is not a natural number. Then minus 2 can be expressed as minus 2 by 1. Minus 2 by 1, that is P by Q form. Minus 2 is an integer. Minus 2 is an integer. Minus 2 by 1 it is expressed in the form of what? A rational number. So minus 2 is also a rational number and minus 2 is not a whole number. So we can say that all whole numbers are rational numbers but all rational numbers are not whole numbers, because minus 2 is a rational number and it is not a whole number. It is not a whole number. Like 4 by 3 is a rational number. 4 by 3 is a rational number and it is not an integer. So we can conclude that every rational number is not an integer, is not a whole number, is not a natural number. But we also can conclude that every natural number is a rational number. Every whole number is a rational number. Every integer is a rational number. But every rational number is not an integer, is not a whole number, is not a natural number. So theoretical questions, logical questions can be answered on this. Now 0 by 1 is a rational number. What about 1 by 0? Is this a rational number? No. Why? Because here the denominator q factor is 0. Rational numbers are what? The numbers which can be expressed in the form of p by q, where p and q are integers and the q is not equal to 0. Here q is representing the denominator. The denominator. Here we have the denominator is 0. Hence 1 by 0 is not a rational number. It is not a rational number. 4 by 0 is not a rational number. Minus 7 by 0 is not a rational number. They are not rational numbers. Clear? So how can we identify which are rational numbers and which are not rational numbers? So all the numbers with the denominator 0 are non-rational numbers. They are not rational numbers. If other than 0 any denominator is there, any integer is there, such numbers are known as what? Rational numbers. So this is about the introduction of this chapter, that is different kinds of numbers. How do we express them on in the different form, and what is the relationship between these numbers we have discussed now. Now we are going to discuss how to find rational numbers between given rational numbers. Now we will discuss find 5 rational numbers between 1 and 2. Find 5 rational numbers between 1 and 2 and 3 by 4 and 5 by 6. So 2 numbers are given. Yes, this is a concept from class 8 itself. As we know, between 2 rational numbers we can find there exist infinite rational numbers. Infinite rational numbers between any 2 consecutive rational numbers or between any 2 rational numbers we can find infinite rational numbers. But here we have to find 5 rational numbers. So here 2 methods are there. First we are going to discuss what we studied in class 8. Then we will discuss the second method, that is the mean method. How to find the rational numbers between 2 given rational numbers. So now we will revise class 8. So first step it is we should express the given rational numbers in the p by q form. If they are not in the p by q form, express the numbers in the p by q form and see that their denominator should be equal. If in the fractional form, p by q form, the denominators are not same, we should convert we should make the denominators equal, same denominators, by finding the LCM of the given denominators. Then we can find what it is the rational numbers in the fractional form with same denominator. Then identify the required number of rational numbers between the given rational numbers. If you don't find, then multiply both like fractions, both like rational numbers with one more than the required number of rational numbers. For example, if you want to find two rational numbers, multiply with both numerator and denominator one more than 2, it means 2 plus 1 it is 3. Multiply both numerator and denominator with 3. If you want to find 5 rational numbers, 1 more than 5 is 6. Multiply both numerator and denominator with 6. If you want to find 10 rational numbers, multiply with 11 both numerator and denominator to find the required rational numbers between the given rational numbers. Now we will start with an example. First question. The rational numbers are 1 and 2. Express these two numbers in the fractional form, that is P by Q form. Yes, 1 can be written as 1 by 1 and 2 can be written as 2 by 1. Here the denominators are same. 1 is the denominator. Do you find any number between this 1 by 1 and 2 by 1 with the same denominator 1? No. So what to do? We should, in such cases when the denominators are same and if you are not in a position to find the rational numbers between those two numbers with the same denominator, multiply the whole two rational numbers, both numerator and denominator, with one more than the required number of rational numbers. How many rational numbers you have to find? 5. 1 more than 5 means it is 6. So now multiply both numerator and denominator with 6. That is 5 plus 1 is 6. Now what we get? 1 by 1, that is 1 into 6, 1 into 6, 1 into 6 it is 6, 6 by 6 we get. Then the second rational number is 2 by 1, multiply with the 6 both, then you count 2 into 6 it is 12, 1 into 6 it is 12. So now we got two rational numbers, 1 into 6 it is 6. So two rational numbers with the same denominator, that is 6 by 6 and 12 by 6. 6 by 6 and 12 by 6. So identify, here the denominators are same, 6 is the denominator and numerators are there 6 and 12. Identify the numbers from or between 6 and 12. So between 6 and 12 what we have? 7, 8, 9, 10 and 11. 5 are there. Therefore the required rational numbers are what? The required rational numbers are 6 by 6 means after 6 by 6 it is 7 by 6, then 8 by 6, then 9 by 6, then 10 by 6, then 11 by 6. After that it is 12 by 6. Already it is the one of the given rational numbers. So now we got 5 rational numbers or 5 rational numbers between 1 and 2. Between 1 and 2 it is between 1 and 2 5 rational numbers we have. These 5 rational numbers are what? 7 by 6, 8 by 6, 9 by 6, 10 by 6 and 11 by 6. We have 5 rational numbers are there between 1 and 2. Like this we will find the rational numbers between the given rational numbers. Now see the second bit, we have b bit is there where here the given rational numbers are already in the p by q form, that is fractional form, but the denominators are different. So what to do? To make the denominators same, we have to find the LCM and convert them to the like fractions, that is the same denominator. So given rational numbers are what? 3 by 4 and it is 5 by 6. So denominators are different. Find the LCM of the denominators 4 and 6. Now LCM of 4 and 6 is how much? LCM of 4 and 6. 4 and 6 is equals to, you find LCM and we get LCM as 12. LCM will be 12, that is 4 comma 6. 2 2s are 4 and 2 3s are 6. Multiply 2 into 2 4, 4 into 3 it is 12. 12 is the LCM. Now convert them to the like fractions with the denominator 12. So 3 by 4. To get denominator 12, 4 is multiplied with 3 and the numerator is also multiplied by 3. 3 into 3 is 9 by 4 into 3 it is 12. 9 by 12. Convert the second fraction. What is the second fraction? It is 5 by 6. To get denominator 12, 6 is multiplied with, yes, it is 2. So now what we get? 5 into 2 it is 5 into 2, 10. 10. 6 into 2 it is 12. 10 by 12. So now we got two rational numbers. The given rational numbers we have converted to the denominator, same denominators. It is 12. 9 by 12 and 10 by 12. 9 by 12 and 10 by 12. So between 9 by 12 and 10 by 12, no number is there with the same denominator. No, that is 9 by 12 and 10 by 12. You cannot find the denominator, same denominator with the same denominator 12. You may get like 9.1, 9.2, 9.3, 9.4, 9.6, but 9.1, 9.2, 9.6 they are not integers. Yes, what is rational number? The numbers can be expressed in the form of P by Q, where P and Q are integers, but 9.1, 9.2, 9.3 they are not integers. Now, though we got the same denominators as what we did here, we got the same denominators. There is no rational number with the same denominator. Then we have multiplied with the 6 both numerator and denominator because we require 5 rational numbers. So here also you multiply. Here also you multiply with what? 6, so that we can find the required number of rational numbers. Multiply both numerator and denominator with 6. That is 9 by 12 is multiplied with 6. So what we get? 9 6 are 54 by 12 6 are 72. And the second number is 10 by 12. It is multiplied with 6. 10 into 6 60 by 12 into 6 72. Now we got 54 by 72 and 60 by 72. Between 54 and 60 we have 55, 56, 57, 58 and 59. 5 numbers are there. Write that 5 numbers. Therefore 55 by 72, 56 by 72, 57 by 72, 58 by 72 and 59 by 72 are 5 rational numbers between 5 rational numbers between 5 rational numbers between what? The given number, that is 3 by 4 and it is 5 by 6. Like this we will find the rational numbers between given two rational numbers. So here two cases we will find. Case 1, the numbers are not in the P by Q form. Case 2, the numbers are in the P by Q form. If they are not in the P by Q form, convert them to the P by Q form, that is fractional form. Then identify the denominators are same or not. If they are same, identify any number is there with the same denominator between them. If not, multiply the two whole rational numbers with one more than the number of required rational numbers to get the same denominator, and we can find the required rational numbers. If they are in P by Q form and the denominators are different, try to find out the denominators, same denominator, that is by finding the LCM, convert them to the like rational numbers, that is denominators are same. Then identify the rational numbers, required rational numbers between the given rational numbers. This kind of method we have already covered in class 8. Now we will discuss how to find rational numbers between the given numbers using mean method. Now we will discuss the mean method. What is mean? In class 7th we studied data handling chapter. Mean, median and mode, the measures of central tendency. Mean means sum of all observations divided by number of observations. Sum of all observations divided by number of observations. So the mean of a given observations will lies between the minimum value and the maximum value. Minimum value and the maximum value, that is depending upon the data. Here two numbers are given, two rational numbers 1 and 2. How do we find rational numbers between the two rational numbers 1 and 2 using mean method? So given rational numbers are, so what are the given rational numbers? Given rational numbers are 1 and 2. 1 and 2. So find the mean of 1 and 2 to get the first rational number. Mean of rational numbers, which is sum of all the numbers, that is 1 plus 2 divided by number of numbers. How many numbers? 2. That is 1 plus 2 by 2 is equals to 1 plus 2, it is 3. 3 by 2. Now 3 by 2 is between 1 and 2 because its value is 1.5, which lies between 1 and 2, and 3 by 2 is a rational number. Next, to get one more rational number, find the mean of 1 and 3 by 2. That is first rational number and the rational number which we got. You can use and you can find the mean of these two numbers. Or clear. You can also use 3 by 2 and 2 also. Find the mean of 2 and 3 by 2. You can get one more rational number. Now I am using 1 and this rational number. So 1 plus the rational number which we got is 3 by 2 by how many rational numbers again? 2. So now we simplify this. What we get? 1 plus 3 by 2. Add these two. LCM is 2. 1 by 1 means it is 1 by 1. 1 2s are 2 plus 2 1s are 2. 1 into 3 is 3 by 2. That is equals to 2 plus 3, 5. 5 by 2 whole divided by 2. We are dividing with 2 means multiply with the reciprocal of 2. Reciprocal of 2 it is 1 by 2. That is 5 by 2 into reciprocal of 2 it is 1 by 2. Which is equals to 5 into 1, 5 by 2 into 2, 4. 5 by 4 we got. So 5 by 4 also will lie between 1 and 2. Next, to find the third rational number, you can choose 1 and 5 by 4 or 3 by 2 and 5 by 4. 3 by 2 and 5 by 4, or you can choose 2 and 5 by 4. Any way you can find. Now I am choosing what it is 1 and 5 by 4. Find the mean of 1 and 5 by 4. 1 plus 5 by 4 divided by 2. Now what is the LCM? It is 4. So divide 4 with 1. 1 4s are 4. 4 into 1 it is 4. Plus 4 1s are 4. 1 into 5 it is 5 by 2. That is 4 plus 5, 9. 9 by 4 by 2. That is equals to, we are dividing 9 by 4 with 2. It means multiply 9 by 4 with the reciprocal of 2. Reciprocal of 2 it is 1 by 2. Now what we get it is 9 into 1, 9 divided by 4 into 2, 4 2s are 8. So 9 by 8 is also one rational number between 1 and 2. Now to find the other rational number, you can use 1 and 9 by 8, 3 by 2 and 9 by 8, 5 by 4 and 9 by 8, 9 by 8 and 2. Then mean you find. Again I am using 1 and 9 by 8. 1 plus 9 by 8 divided by 2. That is the mean of 1 and 9 by 8. Sum of these two numbers divided by 2. Now LCM for these numbers is 8. 1 8s are 8 plus 8 1s are 8. 1 into 9 is 9 by 2. That is equals to 8 plus 9, 17 by 8 by 2. That is equals to 17 by 8 is multiplied by the reciprocal of 2, that is 1 by 2. Now multiply 17 into 1, 17 divided by 8 into 2. 8 2s are 16. 17 by 16. Now we got 4 rational numbers. 3 by 2, 5 by 4, and 9 by 8, and 17 by 16. Therefore, it is the 4 rational numbers are what? 3 by 2, 5 by 4, 9 by 8, and 17 by 16 are 4 rational numbers between 4 rational numbers between 4 rational numbers between 4 rational numbers between 1 and 2. 1 and 2. So like this we will find the rational numbers between the given rational numbers by using the mean method. By using mean method. So what we will do in this mean method? First we will find the mean of the given two numbers and we will get one rational number. Next you can take this number, we will find the mean of this number with any one of these two numbers, we will get the second rational number, and you continue the same steps so that we can find the required number of rational numbers between 1 and 2. Is it clear, children? So here we have two methods are there. You can, if it is not mentioned the method name, you can apply in any method in the examination point of view. You can learn both the methods. Clear? So today what we discussed, the different types of numbers we studied and expressing them, rational numbers, especially rational numbers in the P by Q form, and finding rational numbers between the given rational numbers. In the next class we will continue the irrational numbers. I hope you understand. Thank you very much.